It's 7:57. We have new information on a story we've been following for you all morning here. We now know police were called to a domestic disturbance.
Yeah, Gina Glaros is there now. Gina, can you tell us what you've learned since the last time we checked in with you?
Yes, good morning. We just got some new information minutes ago. So as you mentioned, this was a domestic violence call. Officers responded and were greeted by a man, a 30-year-old man, inside the hallway of an apartment building behind me. He was armed with a gun. Officers fired their weapon, did not hit him, so no one was injured. No one obviously this was not fatal. He is now facing charges, and the woman in this relationship, ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend, and the woman is now being given some resources to help her get through this. No children were involved, and that is the latest. This scene still very active. Officers are going to be on the scene for several more hours, and they had mentioned anybody who lives here trying to get out to talk to an officer as they try to leave the scene. So at one point there were a couple dozen officers here, a drone, several forensic units. But that is the latest domestic violence call. No one hurt, and this was not fatal. So good news there.
All right, Gina, thank you. And it's important to note that police did take time out to say that this is October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and they were reaching out to domestic violence people who might be suffering from domestic violence, and want to give you some resources that you can use if you feel like you are in an emotional or financial or digital abuse here.
So if you know someone that is a victim of domestic violence, or if you are yourself, there are some resources that you can use to help on your screen right here. We've got the National Domestic Violence Hotline listed for you. Also, the Julian Center has a local crisis line as well that you can reach out to.